Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the Starletter I-League Invitational Season 3. It's the European playoffs, and it is game number 3 of Team Secret facing off against mouz Sports. Game number 2, we saw mouz Sports take them down off the back of some pretty spectacular IO plays. Game number 2, I said game number 1, really good IO, really good Necrophos. Game number 2, it was, a very good mid-1 Terrorblade. And now game number 3, we're already into it, and Io's going to be banned out, like we were saying might happen, but also the Nyx Assassin. Yapzor played a phenomenal Nyx that last one. There were a few missed stunts here or there, but that just happens with the hero. Steven, my co-caster, Eos and Dota, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. This is the classic secret response to the Nature's Prophet. They picked the Spirit Breaker as well as the Zeus. I think this is like the 3rd time it's happened.
Yeah, it's really good. Global presence, and I think that I would imagine that mid 1 can play Zeus, but it's tended to be Yapzor who plays it in the position 4 role whenever they do this.
Yeah, they really like having Yapzor on this hero. They give him a lot of space to farm, and usually he does a very good job at keeping up with just bolting all over the place and finding wards to deward. It's a big economic type of strategy. You know, he ends up saving a lot of money on not having to buy sentries, and then also farms up on the Zeus quite a bit, providing a lot of damage. He actually picks up his Agnum Scepter relatively quickly every game he plays it.
Yeah, which is nuts to me. And I think it's just what you're saying, the economics behind not buying those sentries and instead, you know, being that person that dewards for his team, and then he gets gold from that as well. It kind of depends upon the rest of his team making sure that they're super diligent about telling him where wards are and trying to figure that out, I would imagine. But that's what you're going to do as a good sport anyway. So it's all good in the hood, ain't no thing. As we see a Lycan banned out, as well as the Broodmother. mouz not wanting to get cheesed. But what are they trying to do with this lineup now? You've got the global strat from Secret. Meanwhile, mouz have Nature's Prophet and Clockwork. They've got a lot of vision with the trees as well as the rocket flare getting thrown out.
Well, kind of hard to tell so far. I mean, both sides, you look at it, have that global potential, right? Clockwork, not exactly global, but has a very long range, can set up for the team. Nature's Prophet can just swoop on in, back him up whenever. So we'll just have to see how they follow up with this this kind of setup. Spirit Breaker, not exactly the greatest setup, you know, you can kind of see it coming sometimes unless you manage to pick up a Shadow Blade, but I don't think that is going to be the case. I think Puppy always ends up buying just like casual buckler here and there, and
10 seconds
maybe go into a Glimmer Cave, for example.
Right, and I mean, naturally, Spirit Breaker is just tanky as all hell anyways. We've seen him occasionally go for like, you know, just diving the tier 1 tower. I think he starts with like 5 armor or something crazy like that. Is that right?
For the
Spirit Breaker?
Oh, for the starting armor? Yeah, I think it's like 5.
Well, Puck again, going to be played most likely by Sparta. Again, it can go to the mid 1 if they want to take it there. Talk to me a little bit about this mouz team, though, because yesterday they ended up taking down OG. Today, they've taken at least a game off of Team Secret, and they've put themselves in a position to win the series. This was a lineup that was not playing that well just right before TI. They, you know, were making it through the EU qualifiers, but they didn't quite make it all the way. The big results that they had were in Boston. Since then, they didn't really have that much else to show for it. How do you feel like they're looking so far this season?
It's really hard to say. It is the beginning of the season, but the thing that I feel like mouz Sports is they have the potential. Like, they have great potential, but for some reason, they're not very consistent. Like, sometimes they'll own, and sometimes they just do not look good at all. And because of that inconsistency, you know, you only get so far into a qualifier or into a tournament, and then you just get knocked out because you're unable to keep up that level of play.
Right. Yeah, and I think that we saw that in the last game too. They kind of, their biggest strength is also their biggest weakness, that they get excited and build momentum throughout a tournament, and they build momentum throughout a series. But likewise, when they start to do that, maybe you don't make the absolutely optimal decisions, and you get caught up in the moment too much that you don't, like, you lose that objective view And I think back to that game number 2 where they were pushing down that bottom lane with Aegis. And obviously, from our point of view, you know, we can be objective because we're just looking at the situation in front of us and we see the best move here, just keep on moving down and take that tier 2 tower and then come and defend. But for them, they're like, let's keep going, let's keep finding those kills, let's keep dominating them, and it turned back around in a flash.
Yeah, you can't get too excited, otherwise it clouds your judgment, and it's... I mean, obviously you'll never know what's actually happening, but that's what it kind of looks like. Ooh, you got the mid one Ember Spirit.
Yeah.
An immediate Monkey King pickup. I think they might be looking to lane this Monkey King against the Ember Spirit, perhaps.
Right. Man, for a second there, I just got like a huge frame drops. Even before he uses Wukong's command, I'm already dropping frames.
10 seconds
Not looking good for our future here in this game. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, the Monkey King versus Ember, you want to tell me a little bit about that matchup?
I would imagine it's just, you know, a thing about Jingu.
Yeah.
It makes it so that Ember can't exactly trade with you, but I mean, if that is going to be the case, I'm not exactly convinced that Monkey King is going to do that well against Ember Spirit because of the fact that you have a Spirit Breaker sitting behind you. I think it's a little better to have a Spirit Breaker with the Ember Spirit rather than the Monkey King with a Rubik. Right. At least until for a couple of levels. I think if Monkey King manages to get to level 2, and there's really not too much you can do against the heal that you get from Jingu Boundless Strike.
Okay. There's a little bit of cutting out there, but I think I caught the gist of what you're saying.
Uh-oh.
I think we're okay. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm trying to check through, but it looks like everything should be fine. But keep talking about the draft a little bit. We've seen Monkey King occasionally get played mid, and I think do you max Jingu or do you max Boundless Strike?
I think I've seen a different amount of builds coming out of everyone. Everyone has a bit of preference. For the most part, I think I've never seen anyone max Jingu, but I have seen people take it up to level 3. And then they stop there, and then they start leveling. They start maxing out Boundless, and then they put a couple levels in Tree Dance.
Yeah.
So I think it's just all preference.
Yeah, I think I remember some people using the farming build for Monkey King, taking a lot of points in Tree Dance or the jump forward Primal Spring because then you can farm with it.
Yeah.
But I think that it's good to be able to like spam out the wave with Boundless Strike and get like a full heal. Oh, but they're actually going to switch it up. Flip the script. It's Storm Spirit, baby.
All right. So this is another hero that can actually initiate or follow up on a clockwork. So this will be pretty fun. I mean, this is not an easy Storm Spirit game though. So I mean, there is a bit of worry there.
Do you think about switching it up and putting? What's the better matchup, Puck or Ember mid?
Oh, they're going back with the Terror Blade.
What is happening?
This is a safe lane Terror Blade then.
Okay. Okay, so
I mean, I think you just put the Storm Spirit mid then.
Okay. Oh, and Thug's playing it, so that's what he wants to do too, and it's going to be a Skylark Nature's Prophet. Interesting, interesting. I gotta say, taking Terrorblade into this seems really scary, with like Thug being able to jump in there, kill off illusions. Are you at all worried, or do you think they have the pieces together to make this work?
I think they have the pieces to make it work. I'm not too scared for this Terrorblade. I think you just itemize around it.
Okay.
You might, if you're kind of struggling, then you might pick up an early BKB, but for the most part, it's not exactly that easy to bring down this Terrorblade with the help from a Spirit Breaker as well as a Puck.
Yeah.
And the overall burst damage from Mouseport side isn't exactly that impressive either. Because Monkey King does a lot of damage, right? But if you don't have Jingu stacks, it's not exactly that high up.
Right.
And the rest of the heroes, Rubik doesn't exactly do too much damage unless he steals a bolt from Zeus, for example, or has a nuke from Puck. He needs something along the lines of that.
I was trying to figure out what was going on because I was like, it looks frozen, and the game is actually paused right now. You see what I mean? Like, look in front of Terrorblade. Do you have like some weird visual effects?
Oh yeah, when it's paused.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird. It's like they're all moving, but the background is still.
Well, basically all the models are moving, but all of their particle effects stay in place. So the glow on the swords stay in place when he like move the swords around.
Yeah, it's really weird. All right. Game number 3 getting ready to go underway as the game is resumed and players ready to play. Who do you think has this one? You said that you think they have the potential to do it, Secret. Do you think that they're going to do it? Do you think that mouz have the capability to take down 2 of the favorites out of the EU region in 2 days?
mouz Sports definitely can do it. I mean, they've already proved it, right? They took 1 game already. This is the final game of the best of 3. I mean, if I had to put numbers on it, I'd probably put this as like 65-35. That's kind of where it stands for me. I think that Secret's draft is pretty damn strong this game. I am definitely worried for mouz Sports. I feel like they're really going to have to make their pickoffs work out. Otherwise, they're just going to fall behind. And Secret have the superior like split push farming type of game lineup this game. Like they're definitely not going to be out farmed in this matchup.
Monkey King on the best courier in the world. Gotta love it. But yeah, that was kind of a cool little ward spot here as well. Normally, if they're going to try and de-ward on this cliff, they would like put it right here so that way they can try and get that in the high ground, but unlikely to find this one. It's also hiding behind a tree and gets vision of the rune.
I wonder who they're trying to spot with this. I guess they expect a clockwork to be moving back and forth.
Yeah.
Pull roots and run.
Seems likely. He is actually going to be heading mid to help out with the block along with Spartan. So we're going to see Spartan play something besides an IO. And it's going to be the Rubik. Certainly has
and a Wisp.
Yeah.
Played nothing but Ancient Apparition. Oh, sorry, not Wisp. Ancient Apparition. He played nothing but Ancient Apparition and Wisp. But Ancient Apparition banned out every single game, so not going to get a chance to do that.
All right. Blocks looking like they're going to favor Thug a little bit. It's going to be up on his hill. And the wraparound coming as the smoke is there. Can they find a gank at level 1? The charge is coming through. Thug saying he wants to stand tall in this one, and now maybe next time gonna get caught in by these cogs. They've got him controlled. They got him killed, I think. Yeah, First blood going to maybe next time, and maybe even as well a second one. Puppy's gonna get the charge away.
Well, nice little start for mouz Sports. Unfortunately, they don't give the first blood to Thug, but maybe next time. Proving time and time again. Oh, he's gonna taunt too. This is a great taunt.
Yeah. Neutral creep kills Puppy. That is a very long respawn time for him, but he'll be at least back up to full HP when he comes back to lane. 10-1 start though for Thug off of this, and it seems like they've consistently put an emphasis on having a good lane against mid one.
Yeah, understandably so. I mean, it is mid one.
Yeah. Has he been like one of the fastest rise to notoriety of a player? Like, I feel like it was suddenly everybody was like, yeah, mid one's just the best in the world. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I feel like there's a few contenders for that.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Like, if he doesn't have a big game, everybody is sort of shocked by it. And I think that that's still the case for a lot of other players. You have, like, your Miracle, your Abeds. But I just remember, like, you know, waking up one day and everybody was like, yeah, mid one. It's like, okay.
I mean, I can understand why.
Yeah.
I mean, just by watching him play, you'll be shocked if he doesn't have a good game, or at least doesn't show consistency, because he is definitely up there in terms of consistency.
Right. Well, the charge is going to go through. Skylark is going to punch him a few times on his way out. And now with a couple of heroes brought in here, you need to be careful that they don't end up being able to wrap around on Skylark. But it's still hard to find a kill in this lane. Like, with basically no form of lockdown, with the exception of Spirit Breaker, it feels like they're going to have to win with these lanes staying fairly static.
Yeah, I don't think Team Secret are going to be too worried about how this laning phase goes, as long as they just get their levels and don't feed.
Yeah.
Because right now what they're looking for is, I mean, Spirit Breaker.
Spartan.
Has been killed.
Very nicely done. That was the bottle. That one really hurts.
Oh, wow. All right, so he's going to pull the Ancients by and probably push him back in. Oh, well done. Yeah, so no bottle for Ember, no regen, no capabilities for him to heal back up, and Thug is already 24-4 in this lane. Mid one, this is going to be a struggle for him. And now maybe next time it's just going to walk into him? He's literally just going to run into him under tower and then kill him off and then get away. Oh, man. Ooh. Mid one, I'm sure, is upset. It might actually... Go for it.
I was just gonna say, if there's ever a moment that makes you want to just like click that disconnect button and just leave, that would probably be it.
In a way, though, him coming back to lane with full mana and HP is like a blessing in disguise. Maybe is that too far to guess?
I think that's a pretty far stretch. I don't think you're ever happy about dying in lane as a mid player.
No. You gotta find a silver lining somewhere.
If you, Spartan?
He's taking a couple punches.
Wants to get as much value as he can from that regen rune. No. Not gonna be the case, though.
Alright. Meanwhile, Skylark will get this off-lane pull here. And Ace gonna have to look for the dregs. That creep wave. They do need to be careful up here. Madara, as the Spirit Breaker is wrapped around on him. There's 3 points up in this orb, but Madara's just going to count to 4. And now he's got the lifesteal going. I don't know if Puppey can do this. In fact, with Spartan coming in, this might end up being a kill onto the puck if he's not careful. They do spot the Rubik.
I think they can kill Madara here.
Alright, charge. Silence is there. He doesn't have lifesteal anymore, and, well, you're right. They do find that kill. Maybe next time. A bit too slow. He does catch Sparta. Sparta should be able to live through this, I think. He doesn't orb back up in a second. Possibly. Okay, they turn it back around. There's the lift up. Spartan almost getting it. Oh, he kills off Sparta. Who's the real Spartan now? TP right in their face. They are going to break it, so... Maybe a bit too bold there. The TP around mid lane, though. They're able to catch, turn it around. Can they kill off mid one? Skylark manning up. He needs one more hit. It's not enough. Needs to get it. Oh, the bottle keeps him alive. The Treant's not going to be able to finish it off in mid one. Kills off the Storm Spirit and stays alive. The Rocket Flare, though. Oh, they got it.
Oh, he got
it. Oh, man. Okay.
I'm going to explain a second pub moment that you'll have as a mid player when that happens. You're going to be so happy that you turned around that gank, and you're probably going to throw out all these expletives saying, you know, nice try, guys, or whatever.
Yeah.
Nicely. And then you get rocketed, and you're just like, all right, I want to disconnect with it.
Nice silence there as well from Sparta.
Bottom lane.
They're going to get another one? All right, they caught Ace.
He's still Sunder, but not going to be in time.
So they did end up having enough up top as well to kill off the Monkey King. It was a really good silence coming from the puck, so they couldn't get the Boundless Strike off to turn the gank. But also the Puppey and Yapsor rotations made that work out. So 5-5, gank's going across the map. Net Wars lead, maybe a little bit into the favor of Secret with the experience at least. But we can see that the Monkey King is kind of struggling a little bit here.
I think you're actually okay with that. He's struggling, but it's not that bad. Okay. I think the most important thing is that your Storm Spirit has a really good time.
Madara's getting chased again, and now they drop the Dream Coil forward. Ace is here. He gets silenced again, not able to Boundless Strike, and gonna be killed off. Man, they have been owning him up top.
All right, maybe now is an issue. You know, before it wasn't that bad, right? He was actually having a decent time, but maybe next time gonna need some help.
Yeah, Puppey, they show up. Sparta, and he's not going to be able to do it. They lose their clockwork. Skylark shows up, but this is not what you want to see. Okay, with the Yapsor there, they can make it happen. Can they kill off Ace? They've got the damage, chasing him down. Sunder is up, though, like you said before, but they get the lift. They actually break Puppey's charge as well from it. All right, Spartan making the plays that they need him to. Another kill here. Going to go on to Puppey most likely. Triple kill for Thug at just under 8 minutes.
Never underestimate the double damage Storm Spirit. That is a very scary opponent to have. I'm gonna farm up the stack really quickly, and Madara gonna be staying in the jungle.
Yeah.
Wait, does... I don't know. Mid one just bought some small items right now, so... Gonna be going for the Iron Talon. I think I see him do this quite often, actually.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just because he's always getting like ganked in this lane over and over again. He's got to go for the Iron Talon to catch back up.
Gold for me.
Well, it's not only that. I feel like he actually prefers this item when it comes to just farming faster overall. Like, even regardless of how a game is going, I think he just likes this item in terms of efficiency.
Yeah. Oh, and he's going to be able to use it there, finish off this Centaur. As far as bottom, got Yapzor and Puppey, the dual support combo that keeps on kind of... They need a lot. Like, Yapzor does have Arcanes at this point and got his level 6, so they can start to make some more of these global ganks work into their favor. And that's going to allow Puppey to get the tome all to himself to get his level 6.
Yeah, this level 6 pickup on Yapzor is definitely gonna be helping a lot, especially since it's like 9 minutes in, so he's doing very well as a forward support.
Yeah,
getting a lot for himself. And there's a lot of setup on the map as well. You know, you can set up with the Ember Spirit as well as the Puck.
Yeah.
And I think he bought a smoke as well, so we're gonna have to wait and see where he decides to go with this.
Ooh, nice jaunt away. The Dream Coil to turn this, and Madara. Well, maybe bit off more than he could chew, but they get the lift up onto Puppey, and he is going to pay for this one. So they do manage to find that kill, but now they've showed up as well with the Yapzor. There's the catch, but able to tango his way out. Actually, Quelling Blade Zeus. Not often seen, but much needed in this instance.
I think Quelling Blade is pretty valuable on this Zeus, not only because of... Oh, foil.
Whoa, okay.
But,
oh! Alright, where's the clockwork? Where are you at, buddy? Nah, he's not going to get it.
Radiant's top tower is under
He
attack.
does see Ace, though, and they don't see him. Although now with Ember in the area, they're going to have to back out.
all right. Very nice engagement from Mousesports. Some great plays from Spartan, stealing that, or lifting Spirit Breaker constantly, never letting him charge in.
Not enough mana right now for a lift either. And with everybody from Secret up here already, it might be time to start putting the hurt to Mouse a little bit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, if Spartan's able to hold this top lane, that's pretty freaking good for him. The rest of them are sort of moving around the map.
He's actually got his Dream Coil up very soon. Mid lane though, he's charging mid lane. I mean, this is not going to connect.
Yeah. They cancel it, force out some cogs, but likewise, it's going to be Ace. Pop in the Metamorphosis, and now trying to take down that tower. Storm Spirit in the bottom lane was able to put some work in as well, took down that bottom tower. They end up killing off one. Spartan actually dies under tower with a little bit of help from Sparta. And the tower falls mid as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still my worry is the Storm Spirit, who has a double damage bottled and ready to party.
Yeah, and he's getting very close to Bloodstone right now. I think he's, what is that? About 1,500 gold away.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't do math. No, he's like 600 gold away.
Spartan ends up turning it back around. Solo kills the Puck, and then denies the tower.
This is why you need the chat wheel, because...
Okay, what he did was he fade bolted him, he lifted him, he coiled him, and then he stole Illusory Orb and then killed him with that.
Okay, alright.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Madara is going to have to go for a Hood of Defiance as his first item, not going to have too much damage.
Mid one's Remnant is about to wear off. He could be in trouble here. They charge one. Okay, no, they break the trees. Now the hook shot, not going to be able to catch it. There's the turnaround. He actually is going to life steal from it, but not enough. Puppey going to die, most likely. They end up finding that kill. Mid one, still no Remnant out. He might be in trouble as well. He's going to get chased. That one's going to hit. It's almost going to kill Sparta. He's going to be able to keep them back. That might have been able to find something there, but mid one gets away for the moment. And now the rest of Mouse going to have to run away. I thought Thug was going to chase, or there's going to be a flare, but doesn't end up happening.
I didn't see what canceled Thug's regen, but I think if the regen
Radiant's
continued to
middle
move
tower is under
or
attack.
continued to go, they probably would have continued chasing.
Yeah.
That should help.
All right, what do we have here? So, point booster, vitality booster. He just needs the bloodstone recipe now. When that comes up, what do you think the goal of Mouse is going to be? What are they going to start to be looking for? Is it like just running around with clockwork finding pickoffs?
Yeah, I think they want to commit to just fighting all the time with this kind of a lineup. The moment Thug finishes his bloodstone, I think it's the signal to just move around the map and make things happen.
Okay. Skylark, he's also going for an Orchid this game. And it's going to be mid one going for the glass cannony build. Has a Radiance queued up. Are you concerned at all about this? Because they are going to have Orchids eventually, I'm assuming.
I think the thing about the Radiance getting queued up is that it's so far away, it doesn't really matter. It's just queued up for the sake of being queued up. He can always change his mind accordingly. So.
Okay.
Dire are scanning.
Oh man, if they could find mid one here, I think he knows what's going on. He's over here by the hard camp though. They're looking to find somebody. They're not going to get an easy pick, it looks like, and instead they might have to settle for something
They might
else.
run into them here. It's very close.
I mean, they've got to know that something's going on, right? Like, the lane's pushing out. They're backing away from their jungle. I think Secret's very aware.
I mean, this might be one of those moments where Yapsor feels like it's necessary to throw out the ulti just to see where they are. But I think they're onto them, like you said. Gonna play it patiently. They're gonna smoke out themselves, actually.
They do have a scan if they want to use it. And they're gonna run into
this is gonna
Thug.
be so bad if they
They
find
do have
the
vision. They do have
storm.
vision though, with this ward here, and they see that this ward. They see Madara. Now it's gonna break. Madara sees them, and it looks like everybody else is just gonna try and run away. Storm Spirit probably gonna try and TP out. They should realize that he's here. Mid lane, are they going for this? Maybe next time throws out a flare. Can he solo ace?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't think the damage is there. You just have a
Dire's
bloodstone.
structures
It's
are
actually
fortified.
so good for Mouse that it was Madara who goes down there and not Thug.
Yeah.
I think it was just a split second earlier. Thug would have been the one underneath the ward. But he is walking through the ward again anyways.
Dire's top
Uh-oh,
tower is
Thug.
under attack.
What you doing, buddy? All right, Skylark shows up. There's the reveal of the Orchid. They turn on to Ace. Do they have the damage? Mid one's there too. They need to get the hell out of here. And they're going to end up losing another. So the timing when Mouse would really like to move around and make stuff happen, they're not really getting it done. 11 to 11, Secret. Just better map movement.
Yeah, and that was the first time the Orchid was revealed and it amounted to nothing. That was a bit of miscommunication from Mouse Sports in my opinion. I think they really need to start grouping up and finding these pickoffs. Or at least forcing Secret to fight them as a 5v5 rather than just getting picked off. Oh, Sparn getting charged right now. See if he's going to be able to cancel it.
Yeah, he's got the lift.
Cancel it.
He steals charge and he's going to head off on his way. The best looking charge.
It looks so clowny.
Well, the other thing that Mouse does have for them is a good amount of... They really don't realize that this ward is here. That is hurting. Like, knowing where Thug is this entire time, I feel like is so good for Secret.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time until he gets picked off. Either that or they use that information to pick off his teammates.
Yeah. Silence there, onto him. He does get the Dream Coil rooted as well. Needs to get out. Not gonna happen. Thug goes down. Yeah, that ain't good. It ain't good. That ward placed by Puppy, it makes all the difference in the world.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And look at this. You think mid one cares about a Orchid?
No.
He's just farming away. He's top net worth all of a sudden and well on track for Radiance. And
Hook shot in. They do break it. They're going to catch on to Spartan, and it looks like maybe Ace is going to go down as well.
Middle
They do find that kill at least, starting to build back the Bloodstone charges. Sparta out of mana, as well as Puppey. But they can't do anything. The worry of mid 1 is just too strong.
Radiant's top tower is
Instead, it's a charge onto Monkey King. And he doesn't have vision of this. He spots him now. He's going to have to Boundless Strike and then run away.
Alright, that was a pretty good trade for Mouse Sports. They could trade off the Rubik for a Terrorblade kill. And I think like they should definitely just heal up and keep up this kind of aggression. Alright, they're going for a smoke again, so this is what I like to see.
Of course, an Orchid down bottom here would be good to use on the Ember, but they're charging him instead. And yeah, this is looking like it could be tough. They do spot him now, so they see Spirit Breaker coming in. Instead, it's a gank on the mid lane. They're going on to Ace instead. This is a good play. They know that nobody else is going to be there. Looking for the Sunder, not going to happen. And bottom lane, they will be able to find the kill onto Skylark, but you take that trade for your Terrorblade every day of the week.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I just like kind of wonder if it was possible for them to back up Skylark in time, so that they bait him, and instead of going for the Terrorblade, you actually get a Spirit Breaker and Ember Spirit on top of that.
Right.
Because I feel like if you can stop mid 1 from finishing his Radiance, I mean that's gonna slow him down dramatically.
And he's almost there. It will be a long timing before he's able to pick up a defensive item, but if he's able to stay alive with that Radiance, he's just going to be a monster late game. Alright.
I still think you're not too worried about the silences. I think the Radiance pickup is going to pay off.
Okay.
Because his team is definitely going to be able to protect them.
Yeah.
For the most part, at least.
Barring some unforeseen circumstances. Regen Storm. And looking for Ember. They know it's the real one. He's going to end up remnanting away. And they can't quite catch him. And again, this ward just giving all the vision in the world.
Excellent.
They got another one down as well.
They got another one.
Yeah, I don't know, like, do you think you need to invest in a gem now or something?
I think it's not really necessary. I think like you should definitely be aware of the fact that they definitely have their jungle warded because of how they've been playing around it. So you just avoid it yourself as well.
Yeah.
Either that, or you move together as a unit, and then you bring in sentries to try to deward the jungle. Otherwise, you shouldn't be playing around in that area.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, Monkey King has an Echo Saber mid lane. There was a big smoke into the mid, and they're going to be able to find Sparta with that. So, quick and easy kill. Yapstor gets the last hit, and they want to keep giving that to him if possible, as Clockwork is going to be charged up in the top lane. And he should be dead here as well, I believe. They're going to need a bash, maybe? Ember's showing up as well, but the Clogs push back. Means that they won't get it. But this is the debut of the Radiant, and oh, mid one.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're thinking
attack.
about it.
I said that Mouseport should be the ones who are trying to fight their way back into this game, but uh-oh. Well, that's really awkward.
That is really awkward. He has had some issues recently, the Rubik getting disconnected. There were a couple of games in the PGL EU qualifiers that happened yesterday and the day before, and he kept on having internet issues, Spartan.
That's got to be so frustrating, having to play officials with these kind of issues.
Yeah. Particularly on a player, a hero like Rubik, and I guess Io from the last game as well. They had said that they were trying to look into solutions to solve the internet issues, but we'll have to wait and see. So this charge in towards mid. How do you feel about that? what do you think is going to happen here? Because they definitely see him. They for sure see him.
Trying to Oh, wait, I see it. No, I changed my hotkey, so I can't actually turn off the fog. But yeah, they definitely see him. He's just gonna zip away, and once he zips away, he's gonna realize, okay, the charge isn't meant for me. Madara is gonna probably leap towards the shrine area after picking up this arcane rune.
And as far as vision that Mouse have, they don't see really that much else. They see that this lane is pushed in by the tower with the treants. They also spot Zeus. Do you think that they are contemplating trying to turn around on Spirit Breaker?
I would hope not.
Okay.
There's no Rubik, and everyone is so far away that if you decide to get everyone into one spot, you're gonna have a very long TP onto the shrine. So I don't think this is a fight you want to try to take.
Okay. Well, back into the game now. Spartan ready to go.
The thing is
currently missing.
The thing is, since it's off of a pause, you have so much time to think about what's going to happen. Your best option is most likely to just back away for both sides.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what the other team's going to be planning off of a pause. So
yeah,
safest option, just turn away.
Okay. All right. Hopefully we'll get him back into the game now. I believe that his body is underneath the ground currently. Let's see if we can see him down there. Sometimes you used to be able to like clip into under the world, but
oh really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening now. I remember because I was like I had the showcase mode on a hero as he was dying, and then like I slowly just went and then I went under the world. But I don't know. I think that's the way that the game codes some things. Like when people die, they just fall underneath the toilet. And that's why you sometimes get like the particle effects. I'm talking out my ass, which apparently is something popular going on. Oh. Well, game number 3. God damn it, mid one. Oh, wow. There's some
follow-up.
Yeah, that's great. Maybe next time he's quick on the draw.
Tower is under attack.
Mid one is a troll, by the way. He's actually like so quiet in person, but then his online persona is just like mega trolly.
They did the smiley face you were talking about. The just
but it was
bracket.
it was only one though.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was a legit
Dire's
smile.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Okay.
under attack.
15 to 13. 2,000 net worth lead for Secret right now. 6,000 towards the experience, and a very suspicious looking tree is heading south.
I definitely do fear for Mouse Sports in this kind of a matchup. I think like they see him.
They see who?
Monkey King. I mean, I think they're not that afraid though. Everyone's sitting right here. Skylark is getting charged right now though.
Yeah. Oh, big jump in though. Thug pulls him back. He's gonna be able to take down Spartan. Puppy probably gonna die. Skylark stays away. Mid one shows up. He blows up that Ember, excuse me, Nature's Prophet, and now they're also turning on to Madara, almost able to kill him up. They are going to be able to. The Monkey King never stood a chance. So 2 for 2 at the end of the day. The Monkey King and the Nature's Prophet for the Puck and the Spirit Breaker.
That was such a great play from mid one. Just recognizing that Skylark is going to be hiding in the trees. He makes it just in time to get off the Sight of Fist and gets the kill on him. What looked like a disastrous engagement from Secret ends up turning to be a pretty decent trade for them.
Oh, I thought that was on the real Terrorblade, but it wasn't. And the other thing, more Bloodstone charges for Thug. Oh, Clockwork. He takes the DD, and now nice Force Staff awaiting. If that works at all, we've had some issues getting onto the Dota Star Ladder account, so we're going to switch over to BTS 2.
The rune of invisibility.
Well, let's see if it pops up. Oh, there's delay though, so we won't even be able to see
Radiant are
for quite some time.
All right. We'll wait and see if that one ends up working. Hopefully it does. I think that it was an issue with the Dota Star Ladder server. Something weird was going on there. All right, 25 to 22, 3,000 net worth lead. The hook shot jumps in. They're able to catch it. Ace does get the Aegis though, so they can't blow him up, and that's going to be maybe next time falling. It's a good shot, and well, in the meantime, I don't think that mouz can actually kill off mid one. Thug is running away. He's actually low on mana, and they're not going to be able to go for a second round there.
Shrine is under attack. Radiant's
that was
bottom
a
shrine
very
is
good
under
attempt.
attack.
They almost made it work.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
All right.
Treant's trying to get the shrine, but not gonna finish it off. So close to finishing it off.
I mean, they'll be able to go back for another round of that soon, though, won't they? Like, you can just send in more Treants there in a little bit.
Oh yeah. Actually, he didn't. I think
he got it.
denied it.
Okay.
Well, someone killed it.
No.
There's a mighty suspicious tree down here.
Okay. Well, Skylark now going to be charged as well.
Is under attack.
And
this is a big pickoff because he's the one with the sheep stick as well as Orchid. Oh, I think they're gonna cancel it. Yeah, they're canceling.
Too scary.
Mouseboard gonna be sitting down here. This is a very scary situation for both sides, but Team Secret at least have the Aegis to work with.
Yep.
Ace also has the Lincoln Sphere now, going to be going for Scotty next. I'm kind of surprised that he's not going for BKB or the Hurricane Pipe.
Oh,
go on Spartan.
There's the catch. Oh, gonna be able to go forward. That's gonna be Spartan already down. He's still Flame Guard, but already dead because of it. And now Ace turns onto another one. Skylark is gonna end up falling there. Looks like he's able to jump away as, well, Thug also needing to run. Ace is too large to be able to chase down. And over here, actually to the north side, Skylark trying to TP away. He is gonna make it out. He lives, but Monkey King probably not. Trying to jump, trying to get out of there. Not gonna happen. That Monkey King is gonna die, and Thug looking to try and maybe cut the creep wave as this is happening.
That's why you have a Zeus with a Quelling Blade in this matchup. Scouted out the Monkey King and cut the tree that he was standing on.
Has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right. 39 minutes in, it's 29 to 2. And it looks like
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We should be seeing a pressure, some type of a push soon. Roche may respawn in 5 minutes. I'm completely unaware of what's happening in the game because I've just been trying to solve the issues with the stream.
It's okay, I'm kind of on board with you. No.
You want to catch? Would you like to catch all of the viewers up? We're on Twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit 2 now as to what the last couple of minutes have looked like for this game. Where are we at? Secret with a 10,000 net worth lead.
All right. I was letting everyone know that we are now on BTS 2, but I mean, all of a sudden, Secret with that engagement are now right back in this game. I mean, this game is just really comes down to initiation.
Yeah.
Like the key heroes that need to be picked off have to be picked off immediately. Otherwise, these team fights just kind of make go the other way. I think that hero is definitely Ember Spirit for Secret side, but it's getting harder and harder to kill him off. He's got that Shiva's Guard now as well.
Ooh, bottom lane though, they've caught themselves that puck, and YapzOr tries to turn it with the Nimbus. Puck, Sparta, playing this as well as he can, and he is going to be able to get out, but now can they get the turnaround? They also have Dream Coil available if they want to hit it. They're all grouped up, five of them together. Boy. They're going to be able to find him. The Dream Coil is there as well. They try and force him out of it. It is going to be the turnaround that they need. Ace ready to hit hard. Madara has already fallen low, but can they actually kill them off in time? Do they have enough damage? No. Triple kill for mid one. Maybe going to find more as that Storm Spirit out of life. He has to deny himself. Great fight for Secret.
No buyback on your Storm, no buyback on your Monkey King. How do you defend them?
They're going to try and jaunt away with that Rubik, but to no avail. Unstoppable mid one, and in spite of the delays, in spite of the problems connecting, Secret definitely connect on this. Gonna take down the tier 4s and punch their tickets further into this tournament.
Well, Storm is up in 15 seconds, and they're kind of having some trouble deciding on what they want to get. They're going to go for both of them. They're going to take the back as well as do the damage to tower just in case. This is actually a very smart move here. There's still a tier 2 actually.
Yeah, so they can't do that other one. They're going to focus on this. Thug is going to try and come in here, but I don't know if they can do it. They do have Sunder available for Terrorblade. The Clockwork hook shot in and trying to kill them off as well. Sparta, no running out of there. They've caught 2 though, and now for sure it's going to be over, as there is no way to stop this type of pressure coming in. GG is called, and Secret gonna move on in the upper bracket, continuing their run.
Oh, that was a great series though. You know, Mouse Sports.
Yeah.
Definitely the underdog here, but I think they put up a really good performance here. They're on track to, you know, improving quite a lot in this season.
For sure. So I want to apologize real quickly for the delays. I don't know what exactly happened, but I got kicked off of the Dota Starladder channel, and then it wouldn't let me reconnect to it. So I don't know if like the stream key got changed or something weird happened, but we're on BTS2 for now. I'm going to try and reconnect to Dota Starladder _EN, but for now at least, congrats to Mouse as they were able to push their way forward and almost take down Secret. They're still going to be in this tournament. Secret, meanwhile, are going to be the ones that continue on and move in the upper bracket, and they're going to have to face the winner of our next series, which is Kinguin versus OG, taking place, I believe, in just 8 minutes is when it's scheduled for, so we're probably going to have to hop out and see that. Any final words, Aosin? Things that you want to do as shoutouts?
Nothing here. I'm ready for my break.
Oh my god, did I catch you with food in your mouth?
Maybe.
All right, everybody, we'll be back in a little bit. Again, apologize for the inconvenience with the broadcast. We will try and get back onto Dota Starladder _EN. We'll see if it ends up working. The stream is going to go down here for just a little while, and then we will be back here if it doesn't come back up, or we will go back to the Dota Starladder thing. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to the Twitters as well of all the various organizations, and we'll let you know what's happening. See you guys in a few for game number 1 of OG versus Kinguin.
World Electronic Sports Games returns with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.